Make your selection. Jeez. Well, at least they gave you options. To participate, to not participate.
Alert. Confinement block inaccessible.
Of course I'll do it. To be given the opportunity to rebuild what I, the damage that I don't feel worthy of it, but I will do it, absolutely.
I want to stress that this was never about your culpability.
It is to me.
Medical grade
Dr.
inaccessible.
Sobek, Margot, they were smart to get out of Pharaoh when they did, but not one of us took it as a warning sign. It just told ourselves that we're cut out for the BTRI cabals. That's the better than rapid innovation. Better at competing, better than the next guy, a better killing machine. It's just amazing how a century and a half of science fiction did nothing to swerve our species from the path of doom. I mean, I'm done with that life. I mean, I will work hard, twice as hard, to earn this, for my family to have a place in Elysium. I never thought that there could be atonement.
I think someone kind of took it the wrong way. It is to rebuild the Earth, but it doesn't really sound like they get to survive through
If you're
it.
still nauseous.
No, the inhibitors have kicked in. I can't feel the back of my tongue. I wish I could tell you I'd believe in this, but the damage is too great, too extensive, too complete. With all respect to Dr. Sobek's work at Miriam, no. No, life doesn't always find a way to keep going. Sometimes it never comes back. Like Syzygy East. Like the Congo. Like Timor. Like us. That's our reward? A buried city full of terminal patients waiting out the clock?
You'd grow old together, with your loved ones, in safety.
I don't have loved ones. I suppose I could start a family?
I'm afraid not. All inhabitants of Elysium will be medically sterilized. A habitat capable of sustaining a starting base of 2,000 individuals for up to 100 years is a huge challenge, Dr. Alpert. If the population grows instead of diminishes, everyone will be dead inside 30 years.
I knew it. I just couldn't bring myself to say the words.
I'm sorry.
Finish it. Medical euthanasia. I want no part of this. I just want it over.
I see. Protocols require a 48-hour waiting period, after which...
I kind of had the feeling she didn't wait.
Is he to make sure I behave this time?
Security, for your protection. Would you like to discuss how you're feeling?
Sure. I'll tell you. Surprised. No, flabbergasted. Like my old man would say, flabbergasted. That vein pumping in his forehead. I thought you people were just completely underprepared for a spaceflight project. But now I can see it's worse. Much worse. Sobek is a total fantasist, a dangerous fantasist. He's kind of blue skying. It's... Jesus. I'm sorry we wasted each other's time. I'm ready to leave now.
I'm afraid that's not possible.
Everything you're talking about here isn't possible.
I recommend you read the documents regarding your options.
I've seen enough. I'm getting out of here. What are you... You don't... Get your hands off me!
So some people didn't even understand that there was no choice after. Hey, what's that over there? Stranded shackles. That's kind of random. Saw the purple shining, I was thinking, hey, cool, what's that? Okay. Guess it's all that's over here. Let's keep going. I'm sure there's probably more interviews too. To hear as to people's thoughts for this project.
Intruder! Get her!
Whatever you do, don't die now.
Great.
Let this bring me
Right. While they're down.
face the swimming rope! Fire!
Come on. Yes, one down.
Take another!
Come on, let me pick up the fire striker. Let's see how he likes it.
I'd have to ditch something.
Alright, let's drop that big hulking thing.
I hashed it out with them, what the point of Artemis was. I made it clear I wasn't on board for a global zoo. We haven't exactly proved ourselves to be great custodians in the past few thousand years. So the idea of a reconstituted biosphere, well, it's horrifying, isn't it? A complete horror show. We have no right to take a best guess at this stuff. But the alternative? Nothing.
Zero Dawn. It is art, in a way. An expression on the grandest scale. There is so much unfairness.
These logs are getting a little short now.
Now, those lame FBI black hats at Mockingbird back in the day, I enjoyed schooling them. But maybe I went in too hard on this poor counselor. She was cute, and just going down a checklist after all. Couldn't expect her to see how ridiculous Zero D's ambitions are. God's own budget thrown at a kid playing with a hologram sculptor? Palms up, honey. I'm just calling it like it is. Hey, look, Mom, I'm making nature. Now, if nature is so important, why not let nature take its course? Extinction? That's natural. Zero Dawn? No, ma'am. That ain't. Heck, it's so unnatural it'd be called an abomination back home, and you know it. That's why you're hiding it. Meanwhile, my little honey of a counselor, she's munching the inside of her cheek. Bad habit. She chewed one of her nails, too. Just one. Not your day, was it, little sweet pea? Saw her quota slipping away. Said, I assume you intend to decline the assignment, Mr. Tate. You kidding me? 18 months hard labor in exchange for 30 years lounging around Elysium watching porn? Sign me up.
I'll find a use for you.
Well, some people had a interesting mindset. Alright, I'll go ahead and drop the fire striker here. Where we going?
Here we go. Another one of these. Need to find the right configuration.
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse.
Everything's in reverse. Good to know. Holographic display.
There's a part missing. Maybe there's a storage area nearby.
That's probably the storage area over there. Nowhere to climb or get up to. So it's gotta be something in this area, I would think. Hold on. Yeah, that's what that's for. Alright, so the log on everything being in reverse, though. Does that apply for this side, or no? Well, one way to find out. Alright, so left, up, left, down, right.
Done. I should check the door nearby.
Nice. Alright, so that tells me that's the one way. And then from here, we'll probably be able to get up there and get the piece that's missing. At least that's the plan. Nice.
Found one. Looks intact.
What's over here then? Supply crate. Some of your standard variety stuff there. Alright.
That should do the trick.
So that unlocked it, and then this one should be the opposite. Up, and then left, down. Left and down. Right? Down, right, up, left, down. Okay. That's weird. What was the point of the audio log then? Because I thought everything was reversed. What? Wait a second. So am I just supposed to read that upside down? Okay. I think I get it. So it's supposed to be down, left, up. Because I think the whole sign's upside down is what that is actually. That makes sense. Right and down. Correct?
That did it.
Yes!
Door should have power.
Now to see what lies beyond it.
Took me a minute to figure that out.
Eclipse. They're here.
Avoid contact.
Lines look good.
Gaia. It's up there. Second floor.
Can you reach it?
So much for avoiding contact.
Alright. Just go in and take these guys down. Oh, must be some elite guys. Tough. As long as they don't have, like, fire strikers. should have a chance.
Helpful.
Nice. More of them? Great.
We're dead too if you don't fight.
Oh god, that guy's just stood still.
Can't afford any more losses. Fight.
Alright, just come on down. Or stay up there and I'll kill you. That works too.
That's the last of them.
Means not structural failure. Repeat.
Or not.
Are you kidding me? Oh, actually, let's throw that tutorial on real quick. Ah, come on. Come on, die. Die, die, die.
I'm out.
You cannot run from righteousness.
Who says I'm running?
Room's clear. For a moment, anyway.
Then get moving. You have to find Gaia.
Alright, shock traps. What's this guy get? Nice. Anything special over here? Nope.
Structural failure prevents access.
Alright, let's go then.
Hello, I'm Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. So you probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff. Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots. The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. Waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots, and not just build, imagine, from scratch. Any robot she needs for any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger. Hers. Her finger. So, Hephaestus isn't really the forge. It's more like the knowledge of craft and ingenuity of a mastersmith to wield the hammer. Encoded as software. Virtual creativity made real. Gaia's already learning. In simulations, she's doing some very creative things with fractal assembly and animal morphologies. Her designs aren't about to win the Liam Prize anytime soon, but hey, everyone has to start somewhere. So, yes, time to get started. Let's do this.
I don't get it.
Which part? It's a little technical at places.
If Gaia was designed to save life, why would the robots it makes attack people?
Perhaps it loves some forms of life more than others.
The derangement. The machines weren't always so angry.
True. Mostly they were docile until 10, 15 years ago.
For years, Hephaestus has been forcing cauldrons to make aggressive machines. I've seen it myself, in the cauldrons. Stalkers, Ravagers, a Thunderjaw. How could it do that? And why?
Why indeed?
Very interesting. Simulation results. Let's check it. Now let's check this log. Oh no, that's a text document too. Intriguing. Alright, so that's Hephaestus. Learn a little about. Probably gonna go through the other chambers then, up to Gaia.
I've seen these shapes before. In cauldrons.
But of course, the birthing places of Gaia's machines.
Anyways, we should continue on. What's that audio log about? Really? I can't scan it through that?
I think this is it. Elizabeth Sobek's office. But it's sealed off. There's got to be a way inside.
Keep looking.
I'm sure we'll run into more Karja. Yep.
Careful now.
Guess they're all down there. Yep. Let's move quick and kinda quietly.
Welcome to Apollo, the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am Samina Ebaji. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement. Apollo is, therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable. The challenges before us are immense. Specifically, we will have to design and implement 4 major initiatives simultaneously. First, the construction of data repositories in cradle facilities around the world ensuring redundancy. Second, the collection and processing of a projected 180 million discrete data entries. 42 zettabytes of data in Mandarin, English, Spanish, and Arabic. Third, the transferal and encoding of all that data onto DNA encapsulated in synthetic fossils. The only medium capacious and durable enough to safeguard it without degradation for the centuries to come. And last, but not least, the development of the holographic interface and gamified curricula, by which future humans will commune with Apollo, progressively unlocking heuristic learning modules, leveling up their knowledge and skills they will need to take control of the terraforming system. That is the future towards which all of our efforts will be directed. Not just the preservation of the past, but the seed for the flourishing of a new tree of knowledge. Welcome, and let us begin.
Apollo is also very interesting. Oh, whoop. Don't want to forget this. Encapsulated DNA. Needed an Apollo update. I wonder when they built the focuses then.
Not sure what that was.
Uh-oh. If I could do a little stealth, it'd be good. Uh-oh. Ah, jeez. You know, it's probably for the better. Now I can quickly take these guys out. course, got Fire Striker. Or Deathbringer gun. One of the two. I think it's the Deathbringer gun, actually. Alright, where's that last guy? What the?
In what should have been a cave of wonders. Look around. See if anything is left.
Alright, now climb up. Entrance to Sobek's office. Probably something over there.
Dr. Sobek, please archive this testimonial in Apollo. Cross-reference to all mentions of my name and Operation Enduring Victory. My name is General Aaron Harris. From 2060 to 2066, I served as the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the highest-ranked officer of the United States Armed Forces. The tenure of my command included strategic planning.
Kinda surprised it cuts off there. Guess it was only a snippet. Yeah, I don't want to miss any of that data though. So that's why I keep on throwing on my focus just to make sure. Just because I'm really not sure where data points will be at. Alright, there's a way out of here. Don't want to head out of here quite yet. Actually, I think we got everything. Cool. Let's move on to the next room then. Wait, what? Okay. Are you kidding? There we go. Just wondering why you won't want to climb a ladder, for God's sake.
Welcome to Hades. Zero Dawn's extinction failsafe protocol. The ultimate killer app. Now, I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life. So why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again? I mean, what? Just plumb crazy, ain't it? Well, no, it isn't. Reconstituting a biosphere? That's a tall order. Tech smart as Gaia may be, odds are she won't get it right the first time. I mean, imagine you're Gaia, 200 years from now, and this new biosphere growing, it's all gone wrong. Alkalines are skyrocketing, coniferous forests eroding under the lash of superstorms that would have drowned Noah. It's chaos, spinning top that won't stop wobbling. Now what are you gonna do? Release phase 1 organisms into that hot mess? Hope their CO2 and methane can balance out what you got started? Hell no. What you're gonna do, Gaia, is step aside while Hades takes over and does what you're just too darn nurturing and life-loving to do, which is burn that misbegotten mess of a biosphere to the ground so Gaia can start over. Okay, not burn, more like reverse terraforming operations and suffocate it. But you get the idea. Hades takes the biosphere back to zero. Square one, blank slate. And then, only then, does it hand the steering wheel back to Gaia and say, try again, old girl. And better this time, or we'll have to do this again. That's Hades. It's pretty badass when you think about it. Extinction on demand. Death on speed dial. All for the greater good, of course, but still, kind of metal. So welcome to Hades. Welcome to the void.
Okay, so if that's the original purpose of Hades, why does it want me extinct?
We need more data.
And how does it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh Titan, getting worshipped by the Eclipse like some kind of god?
I'm learning as you are, Aloy. Keep searching.
Sounds like a rogue AI. Noise complaints. Hades protocol. Archive abuse. Not much to the Hades area.
Looks like the only way onwards.
Welcome to Eleuthia, the crown and king of Gaia's subordinate functions. For it is by Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist. I am Patrick Brochard-Klein, the Alpha in charge of this program. Now let one thing be perfectly clear from the outset. Eleuthia is not a genetic engineering project. Our goal is to preserve the human genome, not alter it. A snapshot of human genetic diversity, literally frozen in time. The genetic quintessence of our species, unmodified. Under my watch, our activities and initiatives will comply with the 2034 clone provisions and the 2048 Rally Accords. Now that may seem a quaint, even trivial concern to you in light of present circumstances. But, as one of the authors of the Accords, it is far from trivial to me. The practical challenges before us are staggering in scope and complexity, but not insurmountable. No. Global collation and provisional storage of zygotes, perfection of exogenic technologies, design and perfection of servitors to provide nurture and inculcation during early child development. All of these program components must and will proceed in tandem. To say nothing of the breakneck construction of cradle facilities at sites around the world. So, si vous êtes prêts, let us begin.
Interesting. So this one was focused on storing humans.
Are these what I think they are?
Artificial wombs. Machines to spawn a new generation of human beings.
Machines from... Sorry, humans from machines. It's always been an interesting idea of artificial humans. Those who can repopulate, but only after. FC chambers. Okay, let's head up then.
Cradle facilities. Elizabeth said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
She did.
All Mother Mountain. It was one of them?
There's only one way to be sure.
The hatch wouldn't open. Something about a corrupted Alpha registry. I need to search Elizabeth's office.
You know, I don't know where we are in relation to Elizabeth's office. Are we downstairs from it? Okay. Wonder if there's some kind of master info. Kind of makes you wonder if this stuff can actually happen, though. Slash, if it actually will happen.
Bots would benefit from antilopine morphologies, though caprid forms show superior load-bearing capability.
You're a quick study, Gaia.
Dr. Sobek, as I have conducted this comparative analysis of mammalian morphologies, I've gathered extensive data on the quaternary extinction event.
Component that got removed.
Oh? And your assessment? Gaia?
Logically speaking, the extinction was a natural consequence.
And yet,
I find the loss of megafaunal species unaccountably sad. That they passed forever into oblivion causes me to experience a grief that is difficult to describe. Am I malfunctioning?
No, Gaia, you're not. This is good. It's very good.
Interesting. So Gaia could experience emotions?
You will undergo a brief period of unconsciousness during relocation to Prime and final instatement.
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
When you're back up and running at the new site, we'll bring the subordinate functions online and see where we stand.
Elizabeth, I detect distress. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
I realize that circumstances compel us to launch earlier than we hoped, but all subsystems are operational. The odds stand in our favor.
But what if... Gaia, there's nothing left out there. You can't even survive unless you're wearing an environmental suit. There are billions dead, in fear and agony. What if it was all for nothing?
Elizabeth, extinction was inevitable. Thanks to you, life will have a future.
You really believe that?
I believe in you, Elizabeth. In you, all things.
So Gaia could actually communicate with Sobet. Interesting. That must be her office. Which I guess we're right outside it.
Pure logic won't cut it, Ted. To pull this off, Gaia's going to need to have some skin in the game. It has to care.
What if it runs amok? Have we learned nothing from our mistakes?
Your mistakes, I think you mean?
All I'm saying is, give it a kill switch.
She was just born, Ted. I'm not gonna put a gun to her head while she's still in the cradle.
You talk like it's a child. What if it becomes a monster?
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
Of course, Gaia, go on.
I'm sorry to contradict you, but Mr. Farrow's argument is sound. At this point, the development of my psyche is not entirely predictable. To ensure preservation of life, a hardwired override is, I believe, a necessary safeguard.
There. Satisfied, Ted?
Jeez, Liz, just do what it says.
Surprised he's that way about it when Guy is actually wanting what he said. Because Gaia acknowledged it's unpredictable. Alright, let's see if we can get it. Nice.
Should have brought a cart.
Well, before that then, Odyssey has failed. Oh. Okay. Oh, we got one more. Artemis status.
The Alpha Registry master file.
Intact?
Yeah. No signs of corruption.
Then what are you waiting for? Copy the file.
With this, I can restore the registry at the hatch inside Allmother. Open it. inside.
And to grasp the secrets within.
Where I was born. Maybe who gave birth to me.
Who? Are you really so naive? There will be no who waiting for you there, Aloy. Whatever birthed you into the world was a what, not a who.
You bastard.
Oh no, I had a legitimate birth. It's you, Aloy, who are the creation of a machine. But what kind of machine and why? Why were you created?
Eclipse.
You need to get out of there. What you found is too valuable. You're too valuable.
Still alive. Good. I have a more suitable death in mind for you, child.